was higher than the stars, orbiting the universe to where you are. Many years, many years, many years we've been apart, and I never wanted gravity to pull this hard.
Definitely pretty excited about driving the new Maserati MC20 today. Picked it up yesterday, only got it for 2 days, so going to make the best of the 48 hours. Did a couple of pictures yesterday, which I'm going to be posting on Instagram over the next couple of days. And today it's just about going for a drive on my local mountain pass and getting a feel for this car. Right now, after 1 day driving it, there's actually quite a few things I can say about the car. A lot of things that I love, some that I don't like so much, and some things that I'm just a bit confused on with the car. But otherwise, also this, it is a proper full-blooded supercar that you can definitely daily drive. Looks wise, performance, or especially performance, this thing is so fast. It weighs around 1500 kilograms, 630 horsepower. It absolutely flies. So first of all, actually, I just need to thank Maserati booty coffer for lending me this car, because I could not get hold of one, not through Maserati. They seem to not even have one, and for whatever reason, if I contact Maserati Switzerland, they seem to be so complicated. I need to exchange 100 emails to book one car. So Maserati booty coffer came to my rescue. Something that I definitely haven't got used to yet is driving a Maserati with butterfly doors. It is very weird. I do love doors that come up like this. I call them millionaire doors, because I think when you can buy a car with butterfly doors, it means you're doing pretty good in life. So as I said, this is definitely a daily usable supercar as well, GT car if you will. Also luggage space, well, and the front, it's kind of funny. You could fit a pizza box in there. That is it. I would say actually you would struggle to fit one pizza box in there. So the front is basically for not much. The rear, however, is a little bit better. 2 clicks on the key. Yes, it works good. It's not too bad. I mean, you can fit one suitcase. Right now I just have, like an idiot, an expensive camera rolling around, but otherwise you can fit one small suitcase, I guess. The engine, however, does look extremely cool. It's quite dirty at the moment because, yeah, we had loads of rain and wind the last 24 hours, so it's made it all dirty, sadly, but it does look extremely nice. But anyway, as it's cold and windy, I say we head out for a drive and enjoy it as much as possible before I have to give it back. Bearing in mind Maserati have used a V6 for this car. I'm not a huge fan of V6s. I think it's hard to get a good sound from them. However, they have done a pretty good job with making this sound good. It could be a little bit more to suit the car and the price tag, but it does sound good. But one thing that I particularly really like are the turbo sounds. How good does that sound? You've got these 2 vents each side, and it's constantly putting these incredible turbo sounds right into you, and I love it. Let's go for a drive before the weather decides to change again. Roads are still wet, sadly. So I've put the car into sport mode down here. You've got a few options from GT, Sport, Corsa, Wet. But looking ahead at these roads, you can see there was quite some wind last night. So not only is it slippery because it's wet, it's extremely slippery today because of all the leaves and dirt on the floor. Yeah, look at that. That is not what you want to see in a supercar like this. So definitely won't be able to use all of the power today, but let's open the window a bit, try and get some noise in. Already slipping there. Not really much chance to put the power down today. Also forgot to mention at the beginning of today's video, because I was so hugely distracted by this beautiful car, today is another coffee run video. I thought, you know, Italian car, let's go do something Italian, and that is get some coffee. Positive things that I've personally felt over the last 24 hours. Yeah, looks wise, really liking it. As I said, especially the front, but the rear is, oh dear, is, well, a little bit out there, but the rear is good looking, but the front is still my favorite. Performance wise, this thing is so fast, bearing in mind the weight as well. Lightweight, it's just blistering quick. It reminds me, to be honest, a bit from the sound as well somehow. I know they're totally different engines, but it reminds me a bit of the Porsche Turbo S. It's really this crazy power. Very easy to drive. On the edge of being too easy to drive, if I'm honest, considering it's a full-blown supercar. Got it in sport mode now. The steering is just so light, like as in one small finger light to turn around a corner. I feel like the steering could have been, I don't know, a bit more engaging. The steering itself is incredible. The way it turns, yeah, it's really, you know, up there with the best of the best. Steering, handling, performance, incredible. But just the general feeling, it feels, for me personally, just everything a bit too easy, a bit too light. But my only guess is that they had in mind that this is a daily usable supercar in the real world, which it totally is. I mean, oh. It's well, it's really struggling to put down the power, as you can see, and I'm being a bit hesitant on the power because I do not fancy ending up in a tree today. Can you hear these turbo sounds though? So cool, totally addictive. I feel like the interior, very nice, carbon steering wheel, Alcantara, like, you know, everything's pretty nice, to be honest. I just feel to match the huge price tag, it could have been a bit more wow. It's nice, but by no means is it so special. Personally, my probably biggest issue with this car at the moment is simply the price. So this one, in the configuration that it is, will set you back around 295,000 Swiss francs. Now there's only one for sale in Switzerland at the moment, and that's 300,000 Swiss francs, because It has some extras like the carbon package on the outside, so the side skirts, bumper, etc. So let's say, sorry, really struggling to put the power down. Let's say you can buy at the moment the brand new 992 GT3 for around 260 or 270,000 Swiss francs, depending on the spec, of course. God, this is really a handful, I can tell you. That is overpriced, by the way. If you're paying around 260, 270 for a new GT3, that's over sticker price, which is stupid. But it's still saying this is around 30, 40,000 more than a new GT3. So, you know, it's got big boots to fill. If you're putting that price tag, then it better be good. Once you get to that price range, you know, you have a lot of choice, actually. There's a lot of competition, a lot of very good competition. It's unique, I give it that. At least when you drive this, you're not going to see many others. I wish I had some dry roads though. That was the driest patch I've had all morning. Thought I'd take advantage of that. But right now I think it's time to end today's video with some seriously good coffee.